on to the 7 o'clock hour, and this is where we say good morning to you, Grenada, Carrier, Cupidi, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. It's Christmas Eve. It's the 24th of December. Yeah. A good time to say thank you, Lord, for a night and bringing us into a brand new day. Yeah. A good day to have a good day. Good morning, people. Just in case you're wondering, I am Gordon Joseph. I'm your host, of course, and I enjoy being with you for the year. And another year has come and gone. Giving thanks, gratitude is a must. Lawrence Salem would always tell you that. Gratitude is a must. Let me try linking up on our Facebook page as always.
Unto the morning light, who make the birds sing the songs of a new day.
Lovely, got you there. All right, Yulin Alexander, good morning. Mary E. Banks. How you do, Yulin? You all right? Miss Glenda, good morning. Merry Christmas to you. Well, tomorrow morning I'm waiting here with bated breath to see how many cakes and ham and that will be delivered to me. You understand what I'm saying? Nonetheless, it's not the time for that as yet. Let's go do what we do. All right, nice. So do not throw away your confidence. It will be richly rewarded. You need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what He has promised. And that's coming from Hebrews 10, verses 35 to 36. Lord, oh God, we bow down before you in this time when you have brought us hardships and judgment. Change this earthly age, we beseech you. Bring in something from heaven so that your will may be done and your mercy come to all nations. Strengthen us on all our ways, we pray. We thank you for all you have done for us. May your name be praised and glorified at all times. We want to follow you and to remain in your heavenly life. Amen, amen, and amen. Joan Brathwaite Batson, good morning. Jillian McIntyre, Monica Mayrose Williams, Daddy Godwin, good morning. Miss Joan, good morning. Nice. Petlin, how you doing? Morning, Petlin. Hope everything is well. Yule and the Swan, good morning. All right, we're running out of time. We had a slightly later start than normal this morning. Technical little issues and stuff. But, of course, I'm going to give you the word of the day. The word of the day today, that word is pensive. Pensive. P-E-N-S-I-V-E. Pensive. And it means engaged in deep thought. Engaged in deep thought. Pensive. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. He sat by the window, pensive about his future. Nice. Thank him for life. Yeah, the motivational tip of the day is up next. Thank him, thank him. A good day to have a good day in a good way. Now I'm expecting to see a whole blow up on Facebook because a vehicle got burnt in just last night, and oh my goodness, I can only imagine how folks are going to make a big hullabaloo about this. Vehicles burned. I mean, to the owners of that vehicle, I understand it's a vehicle belonging to the Kiskik family. It's really untimely. It's sad, but it's something that happens, and people are going to take it and turn it and twist it and make it all kinds of things, man. Bishop Bevis, good morning to you and your family. Thanks for that, a wonderful did last night. Yeah. The motivational tip of the day is up next. Petlin, what's up, girl? Sylvina Charles, good morning. Veronica Sandy. This morning we will be joining the GBN TV for the repeat broadcast of last evening's television news. Yeah, just sort of merger this morning.
Yes. Lift your voice and sing. Praise the Lord.
Surround yourself with positivity. Negativity drains you. Spend time with people who inspire and uplift you. The energy will boost your own. Yeah. If you're around people that all they do is bad talk people and so forth, when you are them, they bad talking Tom. So when they with Tom, what you think they bad talking? They always pessimistic. They always see the glass half empty. For me, this glass is half full. It's still half full. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Pessimistic. Let this be one of your guiding lights for 2026. Align yourself with people who will uplift you. You understand? Not people who cry doom and gloom and so forth. Always associate yourself with someone that sees something better in you that even you don't see for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Nice. Yeah, that's the way we do it. That's the way we roll. 2026, we're leaving all the baggage behind. Yeah, look forward and take baby steps towards achieving your goals, and make sure you get some measure of accomplishment and set realistic goals, because sometimes if you set goals that are too big and you don't accomplish them, you get demotivated. You understand? Baby steps is the name of the game. You understand? And every step that you conquered, you feel successful, and it urges you, it motivates you, it inspires you to go on. You can, like, if you want to save, you save your first $100 and you're saying $100. No, you're not used to saving, and you save $100. You say, hey, what if I could save 100? Then I could save 150, boy. And then less than no time you realize that you've adopted that mentality of saving. And sooner than later, you say, Lord have mercy, why didn't do that before? You know what I'm saying? Are speaking to me. Miss Annie, good morning. I know you're still in mourning, but good morning to you and Daddy Joe and the entire family, the Healer family. Good morning to the Healer family out there in Maribo. Just realizing that Kelly has passed. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Be strong, man. Yeah. Reminding you that it's indeed a good day to have a good day in a good way. Folks, tell you what we do. We take that commercial break and we head off to our GBN television platform for a rebroadcast of last evening's television news. Stay with us. It's 15 minutes on to 7.
The challenges of another day.
It's the happiest time of the year. With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you Nexa is here. It's the happier holiday time of the year.
Dreams come alive with Nexa Credit Union's Happier Holiday Loan. Get up to $50,000 for gifts, home makeovers, travel, and more. With easy payments, affordable rates, and quick approvals. This year is happier with mystery wrap giveaways online. Santa's Happier Holiday surprises in branches. And one lucky person will win the grand prize. A day pass for 3 at Sandals. And Nexa will donate up to $5,000 to a school of your choice. Visit our social media to vote as we make more than wishes come true.
It's the happier holiday time of the year.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads. Terms and conditions apply.
Kenroy Batiste with Network News. Thanks for joining us. A group of demonstrators gathered at the Venezuelan embassy in Grenada today, voicing solidarity with Venezuela and denouncing what they see as unjust treatment by the United States. Deidre Seeley reports.
A small but vocal protest was staged outside the Venezuelan embassy in Grenada today, as demonstrators raised concerns over what they described as unfair treatment of Venezuela by the United States. Leading the protest was Chester Humphrey, immediate past president of the Senate of Grenada, who prepared a formal statement to be handed to Venezuela's ambassador, Comrade Jorge Guerrero Veloz. The demonstration drew attention from passers-by as protesters displayed placards and delivered impassioned remarks in solidarity with the Venezuelan people. In his statement, Humphrey rejected claims linking Venezuela's ongoing tensions with the United States to drug-related issues. Instead, he argued that the dispute is fundamentally about control and access to Venezuela's national assets. According to Humphrey, the narrative being promoted internationally does not reflect the true nature of the conflict and unfairly targets the Venezuelan government. He emphasized that economic pressure and sanctions have had far-reaching consequences for ordinary Venezuelans. The statement was expected to be formally presented to the Venezuelan ambassador as an expression of solidarity and a call for respect for Venezuela's sovereignty.
Friendship Association extends fraternal and heartfelt greetings to the people and government of Venezuela, in particular President Maduro. We pledge our solidarity with the government and people of Venezuela for the total control of the resources of Venezuela to be utilized by them as they see fit. And we have been beneficiaries through many programs. For many years, Grenada's school feeding program was financed by Venezuela. We categorically state our rejection of the sanctions, blockade, and seizure of assets of the Venezuelan people by the United States government and the agencies, and call on the peoples of the world to bring whatever influence that they can bear to get the U.S. and their proxies to immediately lift the embargo and cease all hostilities against the people, the peace-loving people of Venezuela.
Today's protest adds Grenada's voice to wider regional and international calls urging dialogue, fairness, and an end to measures that protesters say affect the Venezuelan people.
Deidre Seeley reporting there. Following weeks of protests, staff of the Tiamausha Community College have secured the 5% pay increase stipulated in their 2025 collective agreement. Public Workers Union President Daisy Hazard confirmed on Tuesday that the wage increase covering January to December 2025 has been paid to employees, effectively ending the period of protest and union action. The dispute reached conciliation with Labour Commissioner Sparkle Grenade-Courtney after Cabinet initially withheld approval for the agreed 5%, proposing instead a retroactive increase based on 2017 figures and a reduced 3% raise for 2026 to 2028. The union and workers rejected the government's conditions, standing firm on the terms of the original agreement. Conciliation ultimately resolved the impasse, with workers receiving the full 5% for 2025. The outcome follows weeks of demonstrations and advocacy by TAMCC staff and a union in protesting the government's earlier stance. Well, members of the executive arm of the Royal Grenada Police Force conducted a walkthrough in the Tongue of St. George on Monday, engaging directly with members of the public and business community there. Christina John has more.
The usual unusual increase in commercial activities during the festive season, the Royal Grenada Police Force, RGPF, is anticipating a rise in criminal activity and is urging business owners to take proactive steps to protect their establishments. Acknowledging increased foot traffic and commercial sales, the RGPF is advising business operators to strengthen their security measures. Among the recommendations, police are encouraging persons making commercial bank deposits be accompanied by another individual to avoid maintaining a fixed routine that could make them vulnerable. Cashiers are also being urged to remain vigilant to be on the lookout for counterfeit currencies. The walkthrough by senior officers is part of the RGPF's ongoing efforts to strengthen community relations and enhance public trust. During the exercise, officers engage directly with vendors and business owners, listening to their concerns, addressing complaints, and discussing matters affecting public safety and policing. According to the RGPF, these engagements provide valuable first-hand insight into the experiences and expectations of citizens. The information gathered during the walkthrough will be used to inform policing strategies aimed at improving service delivery and maintaining law and order. The Royal Grenada Police Force has reaffirmed its commitment to working closely with communities across the island to ensure a safer environment for all during the busy season. Christina John, GBN News.
St. George is abuzz with holiday preparations, but vendors say this year's festive season is off to a slower start than expected. Shania McIntosh spoke with them and has this report.
With Christmas just days away, the town of St. George is showing signs of the holiday season as shoppers move through the capital to make last-minute preparations. GBN took to the streets and marketplaces of St. George, speaking with vendors to get a sense of how Christmas sales are shaping up this year. Many vendors told GBN that sales have been slower than expected so far, while some vendors reported a gradual increase in foot traffic as Christmas draws closer. Several noted that this has not yet translated into strong sales. Others expressed hope that business will improve in the coming days as shoppers traditionally make purchases closer to Christmas Day.
The sales are a lot dead still. Hope it pick up.
The sales has picked up. Well, we thank the government for blocking the road for us.
Sales is not of the best, but we at least we're still trying. As the brother say, Grenadians say, one cocoa for the basket. We don't know if it's any slap like Christmas Eve day, things might get better, but as for now, things is still kind of slow, still slow. But we're hoping for the best.
It's not too good, but we know we all getting something small. We're getting something so we could, pay bills and eat food. That's the main thing we want. Yeah. And I buy my ham and eat the home already waiting on me. So I'm ready.
First time I've ever done this, but it's okay so far. Got a few people for the gift wrapping, and no one's really bought the plants yet, but yeah, it's okay so far. A bit quiet because normally we get the plants sell a little bit quicker. But yeah, pretty good.
Shania McIntosh, reporting for GBN News.
Christmas Eve approaches, a time when it is customary for children and young people to spend time socializing with each other. The Child Protection Authority is urging parents and guardians to remain alert and involved in their children's activities. Shania McIntosh has more details.
The Child Protection Authority is calling on parents to stay informed about the whereabouts of their children at all times and to be fully aware of the activities in which they will be participating during the holiday period. Officials stress that increased movement and social gatherings during Christmas Eve can expose children to unsafe situations if proper supervision is not in place. In addition, the Child Protection Authority is appealing to members of the public and vendors to act responsibly by not selling alcohol to underage children or encouraging them to engage in illegal or harmful activities. The authority reminds vendors that supplying alcohol to minors is against the law and places children at serious risk.
In terms of if they have to go out, make sure that they're going out with a responsible adult. Make sure that they are participating in child-friendly activities and events and not adult-related events, because we don't want to have children in adult events during the festive season, because it's against the law to sell alcohol to minors. So we are asking vendors as well to pay attention to who they're selling. Just make sure your children are safe for the festive season. Know where they are, what they're doing, with whom they're hanging with.
The public is also being encouraged to look out for safety and well-being of all children, reporting any situations where minors appear to be in danger or involved in inappropriate activities. The Child Protection Authority emphasizes that keeping children safe during the festive season is a shared responsibility, and it is encouraging families and communities to work together to ensure that Christmas Eve and the holidays are celebrated in a safe and positive environment for all. Shania McIntosh reporting for GBN News.
The Child Protection Authority is also urging parents and guardians not to leave children home alone in the lead up to the Christmas holidays. Shania McIntosh has another report.
With Christmas just 2 days away, the Child Protection Authority is appealing to parents and guardians to ensure that underage children are not left home alone or without proper supervision during the holiday period. The authority says the Christmas season often brings increased social activities, shopping, and travel, which can result in children being left unsupervised for extended periods. Officials warn that this practice places children at serious risk, including accidents, abuse, fires, and other emergencies. The Child Protection Authority is reminding parents that every child has the right to care, protection, and safety at all times. Parents and guardians are therefore encouraged to make appropriate arrangements, such as leaving children with a trusted adult, relative, or certified caregiver if they need to be away from home. The authority also emphasized that leaving young children unsupervised may have legal consequences and could result in intervention where a child's safety is compromised. As families prepare for Christmas celebrations, the Child Protection Authority is urging the public to keep children's welfare a top priority, noting that a safe and supervised environment is essential to ensuring a joyful and incident-free holiday season. Shania McIntosh, GBN News.
As Christians around the world reflect on the true meaning of Christmas, one religious leader is reminding the faithful to look beyond the celebrations and remember the reason for the season. Christina John reports.
Bishop Clyde Harvey of the Roman Catholic Diocese of St. George's is calling on believers, particularly young people, to embrace the core message of Christmas, trusting God through His Son, Jesus Christ.
You can be a gift for Grenada. You can so shape your own life that Grenada is a better place because you have been a part of this land. The core message of Christmas is that Jesus is God with us, Emmanuel, and that we are therefore called ourselves to mirror that reality in our own lives.
Speaking with GBN's News Desk on Tuesday, Bishop Harvey reflected on his early years in Grenada, noting that when he first arrived 8 years ago, his Christmas message centered strongly on trust, a value he says is foundational to the Christian faith.
As young people today, that is taken, I find, in two ways. One, you have those young people who have been thoroughly schooled in their religious tradition through their parents or through church, and they are very quick to praise Jesus, to join in the normal acts of worship worship associated with Christmas. But there are a lot of young people out there whom we're not reaching. There are young people who sometimes we find, although they are registered as belonging to a church, mainly because people want to get them into a school. When you talk to them as young as 6 or 7, they know nothing really about the Christmas story, about the life of Christ.
The bishop expressed concern that the spiritual significance of Christmas is sometimes overshadowed by materialism, particularly among the younger generation. He encouraged young people to model their lives on Christ's example, one of love, humility, service, and obedience to God, reminding them that Christmas is not only a celebration, but a call to live out one's faith daily.
Today, as we look at the mess that the world is in, part of the challenge is we can cry out to God for all kinds of help. But ultimately, God holds up a mirror to us and says, you are the ones whom I have created to make my presence known in human flesh. Mm-hmm. You have to be Jesus Christ for the people of today. Do not fail him. Do not fail God. So Christmas is a time for rejoicing, yes, but Christmas is also a time for great sense of responsibility. That we are responsible for the world in which we live. That God became a human being so that he might share that responsibility with us. And we are called to live it, to work it. God bless you all.
As the season of Advent and Christmas continues, Bishop Harvey's message serves as a timely reminder for all to pause, reflect, and truly remember the reason for the season. Christina John, GBN News.
Back by popular demand, we revisit the heartwarming moment when students of the junior department of Our Lady Help of Christians Catholic School, Bolyorsi, filled the streets of Grand Anse with festive carols and community spirit. GBN ISAW is next.
A good eye catches all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clear Vision.
I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
In the true spirit of the season, students from the junior department of Our Lady Help of Christians Catholic School, Bolio Roman Catholic, took their carols to the streets of Grand Anse, sharing festive music and goodwill across the community. Let's have a look on GBN's ISAW. Students from Our Lady Help of Christians Catholic School's junior department brought holiday joy to the Grand Anse area with a special caroling tour. Their stops included CK Supermarket, Ace, Ella Ramdani, Grand Anse Home for the Aged, where they delivered hampers, and also the airport, spreading cheer at every turn. The school's annual tradition continues to uplift hearts and also to remind all of the power of giving during the holidays. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 40.
Temperature is 24.4 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity 85%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.6 degrees Celsius. Last night, min 24.1 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 1 millimeter of rainfall was recorded here at Maurice Bishop International Airport, which brings the total for the month so far to 83.3 millimeters of rainfall. Now we move to the public forecast valid for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times, with a few light to moderate isolated showers. Maximum temperature today 30.5 degrees Celsius. The winds are expected to be northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm overnight. Seas moderate with wave 5 to 7 feet in open waters. A small craft advisory remains in effect. Low tide today will be at 11:45 a.m., high tide 5:45 p.m. Sunset 5:49, sunrise 6:25. Just to repeat the public forecast valid for today and tonight. Generally fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with a few light to moderate isolated showers. Maximum temperature 30.5. A small craft advisory remains in effect. Reporting from the Maurice Bishop International Airport, I am Nicole Jones. Do have yourself a wonderful morning.
Thank you very much, Nicole. Have yourself a great day today, and tomorrow, Christmas Day, celebrate it in fine style. Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick & Thompson Company Limited.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you. With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card. Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
Christmas is here. Let's make it a magical time for everyone. Show your kids how to celebrate responsibly. Make smart choices about alcohol and ensure a safe holiday for all. A message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Welcome to Karakou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
I'm sorry, I couldn't take any more of your gaslighting. Just go. I got burned too many times. I went to Quartz and found myself a new flame.
Say goodbye to your old appliances and hello to new ones from Quartz, bringing Christmas home.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada and St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
This holiday season, let the Monica Benoit Wonderland of Lights lead the way to Christmas at the Point. Starting November 30th, the Quarantine Point Recreational Park transforms into a glowing wonderland with dazzling light displays that are the true showstoppers of the season. Take a magical tuk-tuk tunnel ride through twinkling arches. Explore Santa's grotto, cozy up with a picnic blanket under the stars, and savor delicious eats from local vendors. Entry is just $5 for walk-ins, $10 per carload, and $20 for premium carload parking. Plus, grab a cozy picnic blanket for only $40 and enjoy the season in style. Special pricing applies for New Year's Eve. Visit our Instagram or Facebook pages at Rotary Club of Grenada Events for more details. It's holiday fun for the entire family every night from 5 p.m. till midnight, and it all supports the charitable work of the Rotary Club of Grenada. Christmas at the Point. When the sun sets, the wonder begins. Mark your calendars. It all begins November 30th.
This Christmas, may your joy be loud, your blessings stay on full volume, your peace come in crystal clear. Season's greetings from Graphics and Hot 98 team. Happy holidays.
Stories are why we do what we do. Thank you for trusting us to uplift, inform, and entertain you throughout the year. From everyone at the GBN Newsroom, I am Shania McIntosh, wishing you a happy Christmas and a blessed New Year.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
It's 17 minutes after 7 o'clock, and it's that time when I say Merry Christmas to you, Corporal Troy Paul from the Traffic Department of the RGPF. Good morning, Copy.
And thank you, and I send the same greetings right back to you and to your entire team at GBN. And I trust that the Christmas spirit is spreading around the atmosphere and in the entire house of GBN as well.
Well, of course. I'm certain you saw my general, my CEO greeting the world. Letting the world know that we are the GBN, we're here and we care.
Of course, and that is great. And we want to share that love to every single person, starting off within our organizations, and we extend that love to the entire population of Grenada and the entire world, and especially the GBN listeners this morning, and especially the persons that are listening to our program.
Yep.
Merry Christmas to you.
Well, the time that we've been in high anticipation, a lot of people usually wait for it with bated breath, is finally here. Christmas Eve is here tomorrow. At this time, I'll be at work. I'm certain you might be as well. No, you're a little more fortunate.
I will be eating ham and drinking cider.
Yeah, you see, you're fortunate. I've got to be with the people. But what's happening? I saw the hierarchy of the RGPF walking through the streets. I saw my good friend Vanny Cohen. I saw Inspector McQueen. I can't remember the other names, but I thought it was a very, very commendable gesture to meet and greet with business owners and pedestrians and general people with the season. Kudos.
Yes. It is not new. Every year, around that time, sometimes 3-4 times around that time, that you will have the hierarchy coming to the city and going out in other villages and meeting persons, and it sends a good message that not only the constables and the corporals and sergeants that go out and share that Christmas spirit. And when you see the hierarchy out there, persons get that sense of hope that the commissioner and his hierarchy is there to also listen to their concerns and to their views and so on. So at least they would not be sitting on a chair getting that information, but they will be out there firsthand getting that information that the constable will get on a daily basis.
And that's good. So what's happening traffic-wise now? I know we are going to encourage people, if you do not necessarily have to come into the heart of town, don't come. And better yet, if you feel, to exercise, you can park on the outskirts and walk into the city, because it's going to be congested like crazy today.
Absolutely. So far, the towns are not congested as yet. The traffic is flowing moderately in most of our towns and all these adjoining roads. But persons, the traffic, what we expect today is a constant heavy flow of traffic, maybe as we get close sometime after 9, as we saw yesterday. The morning period was rather quiet, with moderate flow of traffic, but after 9 9, 10 o'clock, that traffic picked up, and it picked up for the entire day. And we expect that to happen with a heavier flow of traffic, with also a heavier volume of pedestrian traffic. And we know what happens along Christmas Eve. We have a lot of children. The parents normally would take their children out for that. Well, some might take them for the shopping, but some might take them for a little lime or a little hangout and so forth. And all the children come back for themselves to the town, especially in the evening period, to lime, enjoy, and to come and spend that little extra Christmas cash that they had saving, or their parents gave them for a little shopping, or whether or not for whatever reason. So then that is the reason we have a heavy influx of the pedestrian traffic in most of our towns, especially St. George's, Grenville, etc.
Okay. So I know that there will be a larger influx of police presence on the streets, not just in St. George's, but throughout the length and breadth of Grenada today, especially the towns and the areas where there will be a large convergence of people.
Yes, absolutely. Police presence is something that you would definitely see, especially in our towns, in the outskirts. And one of the main reasons is to ensure safety, to ensure that traffic control is the smooth flow of traffic is met through traffic controls. So you would have a number of police officers. You would see some directing traffic, some patrolling the streets. You will definitely see senior officers as well patrolling along in the streets as well, ensuring safety and the security of all persons who will be out shopping and who will be out making sure that everything happens for them for Christmas. And what we want to ensure that while persons are out there, they can shop, they can do whatever they have to do with a peace of mind. And in the event that any situation arises, that the police officers are able to deal with it adequately to ensure that we have that peace and tranquility in our towns. And for the outskirts, especially, we do have mobile patrols, motorcycle patrols, and so forth to assist in any ways, because we know what happens along that time too. We have an increase in motor vehicle accidents and so forth, because we know as a result of traffic congestions and other things, as persons go about shopping and doing whatever they have to do to make sure that their Christmas remains bright.
And while on this, I don't know if you have any formal reporting on that as yet, but are you aware of that vehicular fire in Las Vegas last night?
I heard about it, but I do not have any official information as it relates to what happened, how it happened, and so forth. But what I can safely say, there was a fire last night, I believe in Corinth, St. David, I believe.
And well, yeah, Corinth, Las Vegas. I mean, I was actually talking with a gentleman, and while talking, I noticed a fire. But then after a while, I noticed the fire was getting brighter and bigger, and I'm saying to him, I said, that looks like a vehicle that is burning there. And what one of the things that concerned me was that the vehicle burned for the time that I saw it in excess of 30, 40, 45 minutes. And there wasn't a fire hydrant that came to the rescue.
Yes, I do believe that the St. David's police station does not have a fire. I'm not too sure whether or not they have a fire hydrant there, but I'm not too sure as to the reason for that long wait. But we know what happens around times like these. But we want to ensure persons remain or continue to practice safety as it relates to, especially in vehicles, the electricals are not. One of the things that cause those is persons not properly maintaining their vehicles and so forth. And you have most of the times electrical fires out of vehicles. So again, we want to appeal to drivers and so on to go by certified electricians, mechanics, and so forth when they have to get whatever mechanical work done on their vehicle as relates to electrical components of their vehicle. But as relates to the long wait, I cannot speak as to why they had to wait.
In as much as I don't, necessarily take messages from social media as gospel, but it is said that actually a fire hydrant had to be called up all the way from Grenville. But in any case, these conversations are above our pay grades. All right, let's stick to what we do.
Absolutely, we'll stick with what we can control and what we can where we can effect change as we go forward. Yes.
Yeah. So as we wrap, any special information you want to share as it relates to traffic arrangements and so forth with the Christmas Eve, special parking and or no parking areas and so forth?
So far, we know that the cross street continues and remains no parking throughout the day, and we'll see what happens after the Christmas season. So that entire cross street will remain no parking. So persons, please be mindful. You may not be aware of it, but if you come into the town of St. George's and you realize that street is clean, do not think somebody left a park. It just simply says that you should not park there. In addition to that, the lower portion of Hillsborough Street remains closed until 9. Well, I know most vendors may take that opportunity to go up until midnight or along wherever they can ply that trade. But based on our traffic information, it's up until 9. But let's see what happens. Sometimes some form of leniency may extend to the vendors. What we want the vendors to absolutely stay off the sidewalks. Remember, we do have a large influx of pedestrian movement, so we advising that you ply your trade where we provide that necessary places for you, the Hillsborough Street at lower portion and the Market Square. So we want you to avoid vending on the sidewalk where you can force pedestrians, and we do not want you to be statistics as a result of being arrested or your goods be confiscated for sidewalk vending. We do have a ship. We do expect 3 cruise ships today in our port, and so definitely would be added visitors to our island, so which would have another increase in as it relates to pedestrian movement and vehicle movement in and out of our towns, and especially in our tourist hotspot areas. So we know what that can do with the expected traffic that we already have on our nation's road. And while we're on that, I just want to touch on the accident state. For the past 24 hours, we had a total of 12 minor accidents reported. 12 minor accidents reported for the traffic headquarters. We had 6 minors. South St. George Police Station, 1 minor. Grenville, 2 minors. St. David, 1 minor, Guelph Police Station 1, and Sutez 1 minor, giving us a total of 12 minor accidents reported for the past 24 hours. So we're definitely going to continue to appeal to drivers to continue to drive safe. There'll be a lot of traffic along our roads. Please be cautious, be focused, put down the cell phones. We gave the statistics yesterday as it relates to accidents. We had, and mobile device persons who were charged. It was in excess of 900 persons that was ticketed and so forth. So we know that it is happening much more prevalent than the persons that are being charged. But we want to let persons know that these are contributing factors to many of our accidents, especially when our roads are congested. And we know what happens along Christmas Eve. Persons tend to consume alcohol, but we want to appeal to you. If you are drinking or if you intend to drink, do not drive. Remember, we have police officers who are certified in conducting breathalyzers, and once you are suspected while driving, you will definitely be subjected to a test. And if you're over 70 micrograms of alcohol, you will definitely be arrested and charged for that offense, especially around that time. It's zero tolerance. And I gathered other statistics. So for the entire year, we had had a total of 15 persons who were arrested for the offense of driving under the influence of alcohol. So please be mindful that you do not want to add to that statistic for this season. So let us continue to drive safe. Let us make sure that vehicles are roadworthy. If you're driving in the night, make sure that your lights are working. Make sure that every component of your vehicle is working, and make sure that you are adequately rested for your journey. And we ask that question, and I want you to ask that question. Let persons hear your voice.
I want to ask that question and challenge drivers. If you are texting, right? If you are texting, then who is driving?
Who is driving?
Yeah, who's driving? Okay, don't text and drive. I've seen some good drivers who absolutely maybe needed to make a call or to use their telephone, so they packed to the side and they did just that. And that's what you need to do. If it's a case where you must go to the phone, pull up in a safe spot where you're not obstructing the traffic and use your device. But do not try to multitask while driving. It could be hazardous to your health. Okay?
Absolutely.
Corporal Paul, have a good day. I know you wouldn't call me tomorrow morning because you'll be jollificating. All right? So we won't have a traffic report tomorrow. But nonetheless,
once it's necessary and we can accommodate it, I will definitely provide that information.
Well, I'll do the normal thing, call you and see. But maybe, folks, it might just be resting. And the traffic update is really to alert people as to what to expect on the nation's roads, especially in our towns. And seeing that it's Christmas morning and everybody will be on a lull, recuperating from the night and so forth. So maybe we could just give them some easement on that.
Okay, well, I will go for that.
Yeah, I know. I talk on your behalf. Have a good one. Enjoy your season, and we look forward to great things come 2026. Of course, we will be back with the traffic report after Christmas, like on Monday, but we anticipate great things for 2026, yeah?
Absolutely, and thank you very much to the GBN team for accommodating us with that initiative.
The GBN and the RGPF, we're one team, right?
Absolutely.
Have a good one.
One family.
Blessings to all. Have a good one.
So again, I just want to say Merry Christmas to all our listeners at the moment, and a special greetings to the entire team at the GBN.
Have a good one, folks.
You as well.
That has been the traffic report. We take a commercial break and then we come back and just have a little chit chat. Not anything specific. Maybe we'll just have a specific, topic. Maybe, just maybe. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back after this. Don't you go anywhere.
Renlec presents Christmas safety tips. Always unplug Christmas tree lights before leaving home or going to sleep. Check lights for damage each year before using them. Discard lights with frayed wires, loose connections, and cracked sockets. Do not overload your wall outlets or extension cords. Remind children to never touch lights or outlets. Select lights appropriately. Never use indoor lights outside and vice versa. Happy holidays from Grenlec.
Hey there. Did you know? The GPPA now offers more ways to take control of your health. That's right, copper and hormonal IUDs plus hormonal implants, all available to you. Safe, effective, and empowering options, because your body, your choice. This message is brought to you by the Grenada Planned Parenthood Association through the Build Back Equal project, funded by Global Affairs Canada.
Loans are designed to make your Christmas bright. Choose the loan that suits you best. You can sparkle at $20,000, twinkle at $40,000, glitter at $60,000, shimmer at $80,000, or glow at $100,000. Use your Cherry Christmas loan for gifts, travel, family celebrations, or anything that makes your Christmas magical. Whatever your wish, there is a loan to light up your holidays. Apply today, and together we will make it a Cherry Christmas.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Welcome. It's 21 minutes on to 8 o'clock, and it's that time of the morning when we have that conversation. It's a good time to talk to me, and let's go. We're opening the lines at this time. You can make any contribution that you'd like to at this time. Someone said to me, should I get into that? Someone said that's press conference yesterday at the Venezuelan embassy. Someone was saying the government should avoid people from doing these things because look at what happened with Dominica and Antigua and Barbuda and so forth, and people, they don't want the U.S. administration to see Grenadians in favor or siding with the Venezuelans, so the government should stop this from happening. What are your thoughts? 20 minutes on to 8 o'clock. If there's anything else that you think that you'd like to share this morning, this is your opportunity to do that. Good morning, caller.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the program.
Well, morning, innocent. I don't see the sense why Grenada should keep away now. Venezuela was always our friend. They help us in all kind of way. To get a school feeding program going, Venezuela. To help us with our international airport was Venezuela. To help us build the road, Venezuela. To build this place in St. David in Western Hall, in La Calum.
La Calum, okay. The housing project.
Venezuela. Why, if we see a friend doing something wrong, we have to pretend, okay, you're doing something right. That won't be not your friend?
All right. Okay, so what's your position?
Well, we should really condemn it.
Okay. All right.
And I was listening to the BBC News and I heard something else going on with Mr. Donald Trump. Like he's trying to go to Greenland.
Yeah, you see, if he wants Greenland for national security reasons.
Well, oh God, what Donald Trump had to fear about? He's the world boss. According to people, he's the world boss.
I thought the world boss was Chris Gayle, you know.
No, man. Donald Trump take over. He's a Nebuchadnezzar at this time. I wish him all the best, and I hope he knows that the evil he's doing to the Venezuela people, he wants to pay for it.
Okay. Do you celebrate Christmas?
Well, yeah. Merry Christmas to the GBN staff, man.
You're right. And you have a great holiday and be safe, right? Don't overindulge.
Yeah, man, and have a lovely New Year, too.
All right. God bless you, bro. Have a good one.
Okay.
Have a good one. It's 17 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We're reaching out and say good morning to Brandon Paddocks out there in Cattsville in England. Yeah, good morning to you. And there's someone else that I want to say good morning to over there. Cell Block, good morning to you. And also Glenron Blair, good morning. Hope you all are doing fine. Paddocks, good morning. Let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning.
Listen, me. Good morning, Mr. Innocent.
Good morning, sir. Compliments for the season.
Many happy return to you. I think I'm capable to correct some people's ignorance for this coming New Year. I don't like people saying that slavery, and it is not true, that slavery was abolished in 1834 in the British Commonwealth of Nations. Slavery was abolished to some extent in 1838. So let that be sounded to the rest of the world and to Grenadians who do not know. So I want to re-educate a lot of people's ignorance.
Okay.
And I hate to hear people telling me as I know or as we know. Because if I know, you are wasting my time telling me what I know already. So we have to educate people in things that they do not know. So pronunciation of words varies from place to place. The spelling might be similar, but the pronunciation varies even from area to area. Yes, we have standard pronunciation, which are accepted maybe in a particular environment, a particular surrounding. So I hate to hear what we are saying. In fact, some of the radio stations in Grenada are giving us wrong information with cultural ambassadors that we have throughout the length and breadth of every time different government come, we have the same person as the cultural ambassador. It's time that we change them. This is what's important. So we'll have new learning situations, and which are true. Thank you very much. That's my contribution for this part of the year.
Have a happy holidays, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Folks, it's 15 minutes on to 8 o'clock. That is our time. Well, I'm certain by now you know the number. It's 435-2041. You can also use that number for our WhatsApp platform. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Innocent, and season's greetings to you and your followers.
Well, you just made my holidays, hearing your voice.
I wish you a wonderful holiday season with peace and love. Let me just get rid of that, right? I was listening to you on my phone. Lovely. Yeah, I hope that everything goes well for you and for the country. I think we had, generally speaking, a pretty safe year and a good year, and we can thank God for that, and we trust that discretion will prevail, and over the holiday season, we'll continue to live in a civil and responsible manner.
Nice.
The matter, you asked about a question about if there are any questions. The matter of the visa restrictions. Now, CBI has always been a two-edged sword. Always been. I think those of us who are old enough to know the time when we used to go to Canada just with our passports. We didn't need visas to go to Canada. Are you aware of that, Innocent?
Yeah, I in my first set of visits to Canada, I never had to get any visa.
And most of my family, they reside in Canada. My mother was at the time, too. And because of the Citizen by Investment Program and the influx of Chinese coming into Canada who couldn't speak any English at all, saying that they were Grenadians. And it was close to the time, around 2001, when people were concerned about security after 9/11. And so visa were imposed on us. Up to today, they're still there. Have we benefited from the CBI program? Yes. But we know that the size of Grenada and the limit of the capacity for development, we can only have so many CBI projects. So it's a short-term thing which will end. So what the government has been doing is to, in a responsible way, capitalize on it as quickly as they can before this thing turns up. Because your visa, people will want your visa when it gives them access to many countries.
Yeah.
And the more countries you have access to, the more eyebrows are raised. You know, people are coming from the more they feel that more countries are feeling exposed,
right,
because of the security situation and geopolitics today. So it's something that we have to look out to. It can't last forever, but once it's allowed, you'll do it in a responsible way. And I don't believe that the visa restriction had anything to do with CBI programs. There were other things. If you look at the countries, black countries, brown and black countries that have spoken up, have defied. So no matter what we do, there are people who are going to be out there to get us no matter what. I heard the opposition leader yesterday speaking about government reliance on CBI. Nobody has to rely on CBI. It happens. And if there's an opportunity to have a windfall, you have the windfall. As when all the Russian applications that were pending after the Ukraine war, that was an opportunity to cash in on them. The applications were already in. So they knew that after that there will be a decline. And as a matter of fact, the government expected the decline to be greater. So although people say, the revenue dropped, but it was still higher than what the government had anticipated, because they knew it was a one-off and it was a windfall that they had to capitalize on. So sometimes we have a lot of misinformation and people are trying to confuse and conflate things. The problem with the CBI program before was not so much a program, but some of the people that were allowed in because of lack of due diligence. And the major problem we have with the CBI were the diplomatic passports.
Right.
The crooks and con men who are having Grenada's diplomatic passports. That was the problem most of us had with it. And this doesn't seem to be a problem anymore.
Okay.
So those who said, you didn't want it before, and now you want it now, we don't have diplomatic passport issues anymore. So it has been cleaned up by and large, and I think it is something that is not going to be there forever. It's a two-edged sword. It cuts both ways.
All right.
But I think that how the government is handling it and how the OECS and trying to handle it is the right approach to it.
Okay.
Have a wonderful holiday season and a great 2026 to everyone.
You too, my brother. Have a good one. God bless.
Sure, man.
Good.
Great.
All right, folks, it's 9 minutes away. Let's accommodate this WhatsApp caller. Good morning, caller. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Mr. Innocent.
Hi,
I'm
good morning.
calling to wish GBN staff, especially you, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's coming from me and Shem, Samuel and Judy.
Okay.
And I'm wishing Miss Glenda, I was glad to hear her voice already. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and keep the faith, keep the love alive.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You just you just bust my bubble. You're not coming to spend Christmas with us in Grenada?
Not this year.
Come
Next
on,
year, God's will, or later on. Later, I won't say we're not going, but I'll be coming.
All right, okay.
So I want the pork and the stew peas, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Merry Christmas, platform lovers.
All right.
Keep the love alive.
You two have a good one, and don't be a stranger, okay?
No, I'm not.
All right.
Stay blessed.
You too. All right, folks. It's 8 minutes on to 8 o'clock. We take our final commercial break in the program, and then we come back, take a couple more calls, and do the wrap. So don't you go anywhere.
Sisson's got you covered this Christmas. From ceiling to floor, from outside to inside, Sisson's is formulated to bring out our true Caribbean flair. Get 20% off Sisson's Ceiling White, Easy Clean, and Sisson's Aquaflow paints. Plus, every Sisson's purchase is an entry to win the grand prize of a 65-inch TV. Just scan the QR code, attach a picture of your receipt, and you are entered to win. Promotion runs October 1st to December 20th, 2025. Sisson's, good looks that last.
You best. You can sparkle at $20,000, twinkle at $40,000, glitter at $60,000, shimmer at $80,000, or glow at $100,000. Use your Cherry Christmas loan for gifts, travel, family celebrations, or anything that makes your Christmas magical. Whatever your wish, there is a loan to light up your holidays. Apply today, and together we will make it a Cherry Christmas.
Thank you for following our stories, updates, and programming throughout the year. We look forward to your continued trust and support in 2026 and beyond. On behalf of the team at GBN, I am Deidre Seeley, wishing you happy holidays.
I'm sorry, I couldn't take any more of your gaslighting. Just go. I got burned too many times. I went to Quartz and found myself a new flame.
Say goodbye to your old appliances and hello to new ones from Quartz, bringing Christmas home.
This holiday season, let the Monica Benoit Wonderland of Lights lead the way to Christmas at the Point. Starting November 30th, the Quarantine Point Recreational Park transforms into a glowing wonderland with dazzling light displays that are the true showstoppers of the season. Take a magical tuk-tuk tunnel ride through twinkling arches. Explore Santa's grotto, cozy up with a picnic blanket under the stars, and savor delicious delicious eats from local vendors. Entry is just $5 for walk-ins, $10 per carload, and $20 for premium carload parking. Plus, grab a cozy picnic blanket for only $40 and enjoy the season in style. Special pricing applies for New Year's Eve. Visit our Instagram or Facebook pages at Rotary Club of Grenada Events for more details. It's holiday fun for the entire family every night from 5 p.m. till midnight, and it all supports the charitable work of the Rotary Club of Grenada. Christmas at the Point. When the sun sets, the wonder begins. Mark your calendars. It all begins November 30th.
Welcome back. It's 4 minutes away from 8 o'clock. Let's accommodate this caller via a WhatsApp platform. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Innocent, and how are you doing today?
I am alive and so very thankful. How about you?
I'm okay, and I'd just like to say compliments of the season to you and the GBN family for always facilitating us in whatever way it may be throughout the year. And we're looking forward to a bright and prosperous 2026.
Well, it's going to be a blast, eh?
It will be. So, just to weigh in on my contribution this morning, Innocent, the problem with Venezuela and the United States of America. Now, in my view, a lot of leaders in the Caribbean, knowing that it's a sensitive matter and it might be the first time in a long time, first time for some, might be second for the others, who are experiencing such a dispute or having such a president in the United States leading the White House. Yes, I agree with anyone who stands with Venezuela, because I stand with Venezuela as well, and I also stand with the United States as well, because we have to remember that we still have to be careful on whatever we may do. For example, look, Grenada now have a free barrel program. We didn't even have a barrel coming from Venezuela. America is one of the largest trading partners in the world. So for world leaders, I would say this: if you have your perception that you don't like America, you're ignorant to America, or you don't want certain things done through America, you got to be diplomatic with the way you deal with it. You know, you don't just come out and say, hey, I don't want this, or I don't want that, or I'm not going to be a part of that, but deal with it through diplomatic channels, because what we get in some instances, we get leaders who outburst. And when they outburst, the people now feel the pinch, because there might be some people who will say that we agree. But what about the people we have in the diaspora? In many cases, throughout the Caribbean islands, they're actually more than the people that we have at home in the country. Yeah. So when we're speaking, like, for example, with the protests, while I agree, as I would say, I would also say you need to be cognizant of the people, because, you know, you may not go to America or so, but there's a lot of Grenadians who went outside there to change their lives, to get the economic impact to come back here and develop Grenada. So you have to be careful, because if America was to say today, okay, we're closing the door on any other future visa application, now that will be a lot of thousands of Grenadians that will be affected. Some people have family members over there, so they wouldn't be able to go. Our trade may be affected, just like Trinidad. Prime Minister she said that what she's doing is in the best interest of Trinidadians, right? And to one point, it may seem so with national security, and to others, it might seem like, you know, they don't like the decision that she made towards America.
What's your personal opinion of the decision and the stance that Kamla Persad-Bissessar took?
I would say, while I may not support, I don't support a certain part of what she do with allowing America to set up base and, you know, continue that soon to be war with Venezuela for whatever purposes. They say it's with drugs and etc. etc. That could have been done a long time ago. Maybe it's based on the president that rode in the United States.
But we are intelligent people. We know it's not about drugs because drugs don't. Venezuela don't produce this volume of drugs. We have Colombia that is a mass producer of cocaine, and there are 8 U.S. bases in Colombia. Why isn't Colombia being targeted?
Well, there is other countries that has been targeted, but as we know, as you say, that's where the critical thinking and reasoning comes in. And we all know that Venezuela is one of the largest producers of oil. They even sell to Iran, Iraq. Guyana produces oil as well, and America stepped in, and right now they have the control over the oil. Much people didn't talk about it, but we know the bigger picture that is there, because the human trafficking, the drugs, the this, the that could have been done like a long time ago if that was the case, but it's actually bigger than that.
Yeah.
A problem with the Caribbean that we're seeing, Innocent, right now is that we're not getting the CARICOM and as black people who came through the slavery, the Bering Strait, etc. We're still not united the way that we supposed to be, because with something like that, the round table, I find that all leaders should have been able to have discussions among themselves and stand as a united front. But what we're seeing now, we're seeing a lot of defects. And also, for the leaders in the Caribbean, it's a message that is being sent. You need to be careful with whatever you put out there on social media. You need to be careful with however you may say certain things as it relates to the United States of America, because they actually have a lot of control, and they're still in the Caribbean because they assist us with a lot of training, whether it is in national security or whatever. So they're still here with us. So they see and hear everything. So we still got to be careful.
There's a movie that I'm trying to remember now, the name, but it had there was a Caribbean national acting in that movie, and he was saying, "Move," I will talk colloquial, "Move there, you little cockroach." we have to be careful because we could be easily crushed. So in the final analysis, right, my personal perception on this is regional leaders, we have to let diplomacy do the talking. Diplomatic channels, because it's a dangerous trend to let ego and personalities and so forth, because you're not speaking on, whereas our Prime Minister, Mr. Deacon Mitchell, could say, I don't must go in America, I could go Africa, I could go Dubai or wherever. But what's about the people? All right, because
what about the people? Because, okay, take for example, when the Honorable Prime Minister Gashun Brown made his proclamation, Roosevelt Skerritt made his proclamation. Was the proclamation on a your basis, or was it reflected on the Antiguan and Barbudan national or the Dominican Republic nationals?
Yeah.
Because if you go back to the people, I'm pretty sure you may not get that answer you come up with. I don't think they would have agreed to come out like that. That's why we say diplomatic.
The people would look further than their nose and say, Papa, you see me, if I have a little medical condition, is in America, I want to go. So, Papa, take it easy with that. Don't interfere with the man. Leave the man in peace. Any case, we have to round up here.
All right, Innocent. So we'll catch up in the new year.
Have a great holiday, and we look forward to great conversations come 2026. Yeah, God bless you.
Okay, God bless you.
All right, folks, it's gone past 4 minutes after. That's where we ended this morning. We're going to join the BBC, already in progress. Don't forget, you can join me tomorrow morning. I'll be here with you early as usual from 5. So we'll have a great time on Christmas Day. You can tell your family overseas and so forth that, hey, listen to Classic in the morning, because Innocent will be with us for Christmas. I love you. Bye-bye.